did more than enough to at least get a point. I thought we could have won the game, to be honest, but it doesn't always happen like that. I think of where we've been and where we come from, kept playing to the 97th, 98th minute, still passed the ball, the players and believing in what we're trying to do, and it was just that final moment, it couldn't, you know, the one cleared off the line, hitting the near post too many, and just something wouldn't quite drop for us today. So you have those days. So it's not to be too disappointed. Yes, we're disappointed, but I come back to what a few times I've said, I don't think we've all of a sudden become an amazing team. So it's authentic when I say it. I don't say it just to dampen things down. We are where we are for a reason, and we are getting better. So can we keep improving? Because when I first came in, we were getting beat comfortably. You know, I thought we were the better team today, and we got beat. It happens. So dust it down and go again.
You said it was a soft penalty. Do you think it was a penalty?
No. How we can give deliberate handball for that? It's come off Fozzie's knee and hit his arm. It has hit his arm, but there's no movement towards the ball. It's just it just happened. I couldn't believe when he put it into the spot, and then because of that, Ryan Brooms is a penalty, and at the end there, the keeper's punched Connor Thomas in the head. So I'm pretty sure if you punch someone in the head outside the box, it's a foul. So, but that's what you've got to live with sometimes. That's it. Move on.
It was noticeable that even when you were chasing the game, you still kept trying to play the ball on the ground rather than going low.
Well, I think the first half we almost did it too much. Because Tyrone never lost a header first half, but he only had about 4 headers because we didn't play into it. So that was the one disappointment. It was a little bit. Academy is probably the word. It was a bit too. It looked really nice, but we didn't threaten enough. And I thought in the second half we mixed it up. We played into Tyrone with a clip, a good pass into him, and then we moved it side to side, and we just, like I said, it's just that moment today in the top third wouldn't drop for us.
Cameron Preen made his debut today. How did you think he did?
I thought he'd done alright. He looked a little bit short on game time. He looked struggling a little legs wise at the end, but the first half, particularly more so, the first half we kept getting him and Chris as well. So people we had an overload on that left hand side all the time, and Chris got 3 or 4 crosses in. That's what he can give you from that left wing back position. He just goes and plays as a fullback, which is his position. So that's what we wanted. We wanted to create overloads in the wider areas, but in the first half people were going out wide. A centre forward would be out there, or a midfielder would be out there, which we didn't want. And when we did clear that area, between them, I think we got 4, 5, 6 good crosses in about 15 minutes spell. Not quite so much second half, but again, it's just, and the interchange as well. So that's the beauty of that.
One worry was obviously the sight of Nigel Garner being carried off on a stretcher. I recognise it's just after the final whistle, but any early news?
I've not seen Nigel yet. He's still with the medics, so I don't think there was any contact. It seemed to go down, which is always a worrying sign. So I think there was a concern over his Achilles. So until like I said, I've not seen him. I've not spoke to Gav about it because he's in there with him now. So too early to comment.
It is January, so we'll get used to these type of questions. Should we expect players in or out over the next week?
No, I don't think so. We've constant negotiations and talkings, but the camera one was in the offer quite a long time ago, so that's quite a lot of work's gone into that one. In conversations, it's just. But is there anything? Do I think anyone's going to be walking in the door in the next week? Probably not. But it can soon change.
What's the situation with Tyrone?
Tyrone's contract's been extended, so I thought that had gone out actually. Yeah, Tyrone will be here to the end of the season.
So, does injuries mean that you might have to rethink what you're going to do?
Potentially. Nigel's a big part of what we do, what gives us good energy and physicality in the middle of the pitch. So it's something we might need to visit. But constraints of budgets, that's what the world we live in. It's not that easy where we go, oh, we need another midfielder, we'll go and get one. That might affect somewhere else that we have to go and strengthen. So that's the balance act of where we're at. Of can we afford to go and get someone else in? Potentially not.
One question: you talk about keeping things in balance. Don't get too high when you lose. Don't get too when you win. Don't get too low when you lose. And it sounds like you're fairly phlegmatic, which is frustrating. You lost the game, but fairly phlegmatic in the bigger picture.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I am anyway. I don't really go either way. Like what I say is generally what I feel, pretty authentic, and go back to that. We played well and got beaten today. It was early in my tenure and before I got here. We didn't play well and got beat. So I think there was a few things went against us today rather than our bad play. We could have been better, but I don't think it was because we stank the joint out and we deserved to get beat.